Hello everyone, and welcome to the DPB Podcast. I am your host, Ryan Mondes with DisneyPinsBlog.com, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world. This is episode number 59 for the week of September 26, 2016.
Welcome to the Disney Pins Blog Podcast.
Welcome back everyone, hope everyone had a great week. It's a pretty big week. Our pin event is coming up this Sunday, October 2nd. We have the 45th anniversary of the Walt Disney World Resort on October 1st, and we have a lot of pin news to talk about. But before we get into the pin news, just want to do a little housekeeping here, mentioning our event first. It is this weekend coming up. We still have tickets available for anyone who wants to come and have an afternoon of pin trading. It's just $10 to register. You can pay at the door or you can pay online beforehand. There's two waves to come in. There's a 9:30 wave of people that are going to come in for the breakfast and you can stay and pin trade. And there's also a second wave at 11 a.m. And it's going to go until 3 p.m. at the B Resort and Spa in the American Kitchen restaurant. So really excited, just finishing up all the raffle signage and whatnot, and getting my all of the luggage packed up and ready to head down to Florida at the end of the week here. So pretty excited about it. It's going to be a great event. Have a lot of really great raffle items that we talked about on last week's podcast. So super excited. Just a week away here. Hope to see you all down there for the big pin event. Also talking about the pin event, we still have more of the ACME Alice in Wonderland pins available. We actually just sold them to everyone who purchased a $15 ticket for the event, so those are all done now. And we also opened up to anyone who can't attend the event. It's at dpbstore.com. You can find the Caterpillar and Queen of Heart pins, both in the store there. They're $40 shipped to anywhere in the United States. So if you're really looking for those pins, they're a limited edition of 300. You can find them over at dpbstore.com while supplies last. We don't have many left. I'm expecting we're going to sell out at the pin event, because I know there's some people there that are still going to be buying them at the event. We are going to open them up to guests at the event who paid for the $15 ticket. For whatever is left over there, we're going to sell, and then of course the rest will go in the store for anyone else who wants to purchase those. So keep an eye out. I think they are going to sell out after next week, but we'll see if there's anything left over. And then also talking about, before we get into the pin news, the 45th anniversary of the Magic Kingdom. I'm going to be there for it on Saturday, so I'm going to have a lot of footage going up. And then also later in the podcast for Disney Pin Chat, we're going to be talking about the 45th anniversary and all the pins that are coming with it. And we're also going to leave with a forum question that will be read on the next podcast. All right, guys, let's jump right in to the pin news. First, we're going to start off with DisneyStore.com. And this past week, another one of the Storybook Classic Collection pins was released. This one is featuring Pecos Bill, and it's limited edition of 1,100. That's worldwide. I believe that's a worldwide, because this pin is also available at Disney Store UK. But for the American Disney Store or Disney Store pin release, the retail price is $14.95. And it's a really nice pin. I do like this collection. I didn't get this one for my personal collection, but I did get the Beanstalk pin from the last one. But this one's nice. The front of it is yellow, has Pecos Bill. And then it opens up and has the characters from Pecos Bill on the inside. I don't know their names, but there's a horse and then the guy there. It's a part of the Storybook Classics collection. So pretty cool pin there. I still think it's actually available. I don't think it's sold out yet. So that's neat. Also staying at Disney Store, I'm sure you guys have heard, but the September 2016 Disney Park Pack was released, and this is the final Park Pack. So they discontinued the pin edition for the Park Pack. You can still get the holiday ornaments, but this is the last pin edition, and I was really happy about this one. It features the tiger from Jungle Book. It's a new open edition pin that's coming out to Disney parks. There's also a new Ariel pin from The Little Mermaid that's coming out, limited, or it's open edition. Retail price on that's $9.99, and it says on the top, "I'm really a mermaid." So that's cool. And then the limited edition pin, which is my favorite, is it's a new Pirates of the Caribbean pin. I collect pirates, so I was happy with this one. It's a limited edition of 500, 4 different variants, and it has a really nice silver frame around the outside. It's a pin-on-pin design, and then at the bottom it has a couple of gems, which is cool to see. And in the center it has the redhead and the auctioneer, which is a really cool scene on the attraction. So when I opened up the park pack, there's a video put on YouTube if you guys haven't seen it. But they gave us a little slip, and I actually have it here with me. So for those watching on YouTube, you can see here. Basically, it's just saying that a new collectibles edition is coming to DisneyStore.com. So I don't know what that entails yet, but we will report on it as soon as we know. I'm hoping it's going to be more pins, but we aren't sure yet. It might be Tsum Tsum, might be Vinylmation. I doubt Vinylmation, but you never know. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out for that and see what happens there. So I thought that was interesting. Hopefully more pins, but you never know. All right, heading over overseas to Hong Kong and Disneyland Paris, because they had a couple of Run Disney events there. First at the Hong Kong Disneyland Resort. I actually don't know if this was an official Run Disney event, but they called it the Hong Kong Disneyland 10K weekend, and it consisted of a 3K family run and a Duffy 5K fun run and a Mickey 10K run. And for this event, this event was earlier in September on the 10th and 11th. So they had a few pin releases commemorating your event, your races. So the one that we have up on the website, which is pretty cool, is a 5K pin featuring Shelly May and Duffy Bear, and it says 5K 2016 on the bottom of it. And I don't know, I think it's a limited edition or limited release. I'm not 100% sure on the edition size, but I thought those were pretty cool running pins for Hong Kong. And then moving over to Disneyland Paris, they had their inaugural Run Disney Disneyland Paris Half Marathon Weekend. So this event took place September 23rd through the 25th, so just this past weekend. And they had a few pins that released. One was an open edition pin that said Semi Disneyland Paris Marathon. And then they had the ones for the 5K, the 21.1K, and then different ones for the with the ribbons, or the ribbon on the top of it that kind of looks like a medal, like a lanyard medal. So that's cool, and they're all limited edition too, which usually Run Disney pins at these events are limited releases, but these all say limited edition on it. So I thought that was cool to see. 2 new Run Disney events across the world, which is awesome to see. Alright, next, heading over to Disney Store UK. They have a new Dumbo 75th anniversary pin release coming up. This will be released on October 4th, so that's a Tuesday, and it is limited edition of 600 in Europe and then 1,400 worldwide, so that means it's probably going to be coming to the Disney Store in America. So we'll be sure to put a blog post up of that whenever it arrives. And the retail price in Europe is just £9. So yeah, it's a pretty nice pin too. It has Dumbo there holding a 75th flag, and at the bottom it says anniversary. So really cool pin, especially if you're a Dumbo pin collector. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah, and like I mentioned before on that Storybook Classics pin from Disney Store, They're also available at the UK store. I noticed that. I think the Beanstalk and the Pecos Bill pin were both over there. All right, moving on to Mickey's of Glendale out in California. There was a Winnie the Pooh surprise pin release this past week, and it's a beautiful, huge pin. Retail price was $16.95, available only for cast members, and it's a limited edition of 300. Just a really gorgeous pin. In the center it has stained glass with Winnie the Pooh, and on the outside it had a big gold frame with all of the characters from Winnie the Pooh. So that was a cool release to see. That was a surprise on Wednesday, September 21st. Alright, next we want to head over to actually our store here at dpbstore.com. We added some new products in. We are constantly adding new products in, but we did a blog post on this. We thought it was cool to mention. We have a mystery pin box available in the store, and they're specific to Marvel. So it's actually a big collection. There's 54 in the set, and we have a blog post up of it. And basically, it's just a big circle. It's a heavy circle pin, and it comes on a premium collectible card. And we did an unboxing of it on the YouTube channel, and we also have a blog post up of it on DisneyPinsBlog.com. But there's characters in there like Spider-Man, Captain America, Hulk, Doctor Strange, Iron Fist, and many more. So the pins measure 1.5 inches in diameter. So that is pretty cool. Heading over to actually Shanghai Disney Resort. Thought this was really cool to see. They actually got hidden Mickey pins over at Shanghai Disney Resort. These, as we know, are very popular at Disneyland and Walt Disney World here in the United States. And some pictures surfaced this last week, and we did a blog post on it, of new hidden Mickey pins exclusive to the Shanghai Disney Resort. So some of the pins feature like a castle, a pirate logo, Mickey Mouse, but the ones that really caught my attention are these Zootopia pins. There's one on there specifically for Flash, which I'm a big fan of Flash, the sloth, so that was really cool to see. And there's a couple others on there. I don't know if there's going to be two waves like they do here in America, a wave A and a wave B. We're calling this the wave A because this is the very first one, so we'll keep an eye out and see if they get any others over there at Shanghai. Alright, let's talk about the... actually, before we get into the new pins for this week, just on Sunday, the September 25th, there was a new flip at Disney Studio Store Hollywood. So these are the Pin Show to Delight pins. It was actually a pretty quick flip. I think the last one was just 10 days ago. So these are the pins you can get with the ice cream. There's one for Cleo, for the fish from Pinocchio. There's a Franny Robinson from Meet the Robinsons, and then, of course, Bing Bong from Inside Out, which is the popular one. I saw him on eBay already for over $100, so that's crazy to see. But yeah, Cleo's LE300, Franny LE400, and Bing Bong LE400 as well. So popular pins over there, and I think Cleo actually already sold out. Alright, let's head over to Disney Parks for the new pin releases this week. So on Thursday, September 29th, this is specific to the Disneyland Resort. There is going to be a new Halloween Time pin featuring Chernabog from Disney's Fantasia. It's a pin-on-pin design. It's a really cool pin. I'm excited about this one. If I was over there, I would definitely get it because I'm a Chernabog fan. But it will be available on September 29th, and it features a pin-on-pin design with glitter embellishments. It's a limited release, only available during the Halloween season. Then we have the shared pin releases this week at Disneyland and Walt Disney World Resort. We have a new Disney Duets Pin of the Month featuring The Little Mermaid, and it has Ariel and Ursula on it. It's a limited edition of 3,000. Retail price is $14.99, available on both coasts on Thursday the 29th as well. And then we have the next Love Letters Pin of the Month, featuring the original Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. It's a hinge pin, of course, glitter embellishments. You open up the love letter, on the inside it says, "You sure are swell." And that retail price is $15.99, LE3000, available Thursday, September 29th. So very cool pins coming out this week, and we had a lot of pin news from around the world, which was great to see, because last week we didn't have any new ones from parks other than here in the United States, so that was fun to see. Alright, let's jump into Disney Pin Chat for this week. It's all about the 45th anniversary of Walt Disney World, or Magic Kingdom. So, this past week, actually some of the pins, the open edition pins, were already released. And we have pictures up of them on the website. There's a 45th logo pin with Mickey Mouse. Retail price is $12.99. And then there's one with Tinkerbell. It says 45th anniversary, the Magic Kingdom. And in Tinkerbell's wings, it has glitter embellishments. That retail price is $12.99 as well. And then my favorite, there's a new mystery pin collection, which I'm going to be purchasing some of these and having an unboxing up on the YouTube channel. Retail price on that is $15.99. And there's different attractions in the set, like Haunted Mansion, Splash Mountain, Enchanted Tiki Room, and others. And then there's a new Cinderella Castle pin. The retail price on that is $9.99, and it has the 45th logo on it. And then of course there's a pass holder pin. It's a hinge pin, has Mickey on the inside, and then a lanyard medal. And I also believe there's a mystery starter, or a starter pin set with a lanyarded pins. So that's cool. But on the actual anniversary date, on October 1st, which is on Saturday at the Magic Kingdom, they're going to be having a limited edition pin release. The edition size is 3,000. It's going to be available in the Emporium on Main Street, USA. It features Mickey Mouse, of course, and it says 45th anniversary, the Magic Kingdom. I was there, October 1st, 2016. So that's fun to see, a pin that says I was there. And we don't have a retail price on that one yet, but I'm assuming it's going to be around $15, $16 for that pin. There might be some surprise releases, we don't know. But that's all the information we have right now on the 45th anniversary in those pins. So we're going to have a lot of content coming up on 45th anniversary stuff. I'm going to try to do a vlog from the park and, of course, show all the pins when I'm down there next weekend. So we want to leave it off with a question, and relating to the 45th anniversary. Basically want to extend the conversation over to the forums, and then we'll read them on the next podcast. So we want to ask everyone, well, first of all, are you going to be attending the 45th anniversary? If you are, leave a comment on the forum thread. And then also we want to ask, what is your favorite attraction that was an opening day attraction at the Magic Kingdom that is still around today? So we're going to put a list up in the forum of all the opening day attractions, which was October 1st, 1971. And you can comment with your favorite attraction from opening day, and we'll read them off on the next podcast. So, but that would be fun to do. Speaking of the next podcast, we're going to be taking a break. We're not going to have one next week just because of all the craziness from our pin event and the 45th anniversary. Just not going to have time to bang one out for you guys. But we will be back again the following week with lots of content, and then we'll read these answers off during that podcast. So, leaving off, I just wanted to say thank you to everyone for all the comments on the giveaways tab at DisneyPinsBlog.com and on our last or on our YouTube video of the 1,000 subscribers. Just lots of love. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. And that giveaway that we have, the Alice in Wonderland pin giveaway, is actually going off on Monday, coming up here, the 26th at 9 p.m. So we're going to close that giveaway down. As of right now, I think we're at 105 entries. And your comments on those are just wonderful. Thank you guys. And we'll be closing that down, and then I'll pick a winner through random.org, like we always do with all of our giveaways. So we will notify the winner via email, and then also, of course, put up on the winners page on the giveaways tab. So thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed episode number 59, the 45th anniversary themed episode. And we'll be back in 2 weeks for another great episode. It'll be the 60th. Too bad it's still not the Diamond Celebration, because it could be a Diamond Celebration themed podcast. But alright guys, thanks for listening and watching. Really do appreciate it. See ya.